Happy Friday and welcome to Ken Shaving and BSing, the den of iniquity that holds your Big Shave Best champion. Putting in a few requests and not an unboxing, but an unveiling of a product I picked up. I know I've been trying to save money, but I couldn't pass on this one deal. Rod George Designs. If you know Rod, he's a wonderful human being, great guy, fantastic, does beautiful work. So while it's not the head it came with, because it came with a Maggard V3 head, I had a request to use a slant. So I'm breaking out an iKon B1, and I put it on this beautiful brushed brass 5/8 inch fat handle made by Rod George Designs. It's 150 grams. Just to give you an idea, the Blackbird is 98 grams, I believe. Well, that's what he said. I didn't look it up, but I'm going to take his word for it. And the handle alone is 150 grams, and it's brushed, and then of course hand carved. So everything Rod, even if you get one like this, it's going to be different because it's all hand turned. So it's all unique. It's going to have the human touch flaws, since we are not precise machines. And you've seen one or two of my videos, the hand hammered bullet. That's a multi-metal because it has like a copper where the hammer hits. It's a strike. But this is solid brass. Since I had a request for a slant, which I hardly ever use a slant, I sold 3 of them. The Alpha Ecliptic, the iKon Shavecraft 102, and the iKon X3. So I have the B1, I have the PAA Bakelite. I think that's it. I'm trying to think. It may be my only slants now. So I'm going to use the B1 with a new Astra Green blade. Razor Rock BC silver tip synthetic. Other requests I'm mixing in is Artist Shaving Oud cream. I'm going to bowl lather it just to show you what this stuff can do if you haven't used an Artist Shaving cream before. I'll finish it off with the Artist Shaving Unscented Balm, Razor Rock Stallion since it's oud, and I'll put a layer of there's a Stringent Original Witch Hazel on the initial. I got 2 days growth. And just conversation-wise, I noticed, like, I haven't run my water, actually. The little screen captures it does when I'm making these videos, and it just grabs it so you can pick a video or whatever. I make some of the dumbest-ass faces. And they're not shaving. They're just caught me in mid-sentence, or my chin's back, or, I mean, just weird. Just weird. Oh, yeah, I'm going to do a cube prep here. Sorry. Quick smear. Get the water warmed up and we'll rinse this off. And out of the shower. Just back from the gym. 30 on the elliptical. Worked chest, back, and arms. Between the cleanse and eating and kind of working out. I mean, the cleanse knocks out bulk weight. And now I'm working on building muscle, so I've lost an aggregate of 7 pounds for my max this month. But I don't know. I'm lifting, so I know I'm putting on a little muscle, but it's only been a few weeks, so it's not like anything major. A lot of work to go still, but I am genuinely continuing my diet during the week in particular. Weekend I don't blow it, but I do enjoy myself a little. You know, I don't try to eat crappy food, but a beer or two, you know. Anyway, okay, so I'm going to get the brush warmed up and get the razor warmed up. Let me just fill this cup here, I'll be better. Like I said, fresh Astra Green blade. Warm up the synthetic brush. This brass, I don't even know why I'm doing this, I don't really need it. Alright, so I'm going to swirl it around a little bit, pick up some cream. Probably a little too much. And I'm going to start lathering in this bowl. I'm going to let the menthol and stuff work its way in. I was watching one, I think it was the Russian leather shave Paul H. did, and I like how it's like, oh, if you're Paul, she knew you do it. He's so funny. Love that guy. Paul, thanks for watching the video. Like I said, I replied to your comment, which I appreciate. I said, it just hit me. I was going to use the Arco anyway, then I was like, oh, Arco, Moog 830, Persona Red. Shit, I forgot what razor I was using. But anyway, point was I wanted to use some products. Oh, there's Lennon. Yeah. So I wanted to use some products that we had in common just for fun. It hit me to do it because, you know, I'm one of those that I enjoy your videos. I'm one of your 9.9 so a thousand subscribers. A little water. But maybe a little too much water. Let's pour all that out. You got a lot of subscribers. And I do watch your Vauxhall 007. I like, you know, when you're... I watch some of your walks and stuff. The hot and spicy is entertaining. I mean, because I like to talk just randomly too, so. We seem kind of alike in some ways, that I'm more American and, you know, a little profane and a little hot-headed once in a while. But we seem to like our friends close, and we're polite, but we're not always just up for random, you know, random encounters, so to speak. A little bit in the introverted side, although when I'm comfortable, I'm out there talking, you know, shaking hands and kissing babies. I mean, look at this. You can whip up this cream very nicely. I mean, creams you should be able to in general, but if anyone poo-poos AOS products, I mean, come on. Oh, I lost the hair in the bowl. That's okay. I mean, I worked it up last night. I had a little more water, and man, I really worked up a... I think for the sake of time and discussion, this is good, so... This oud isn't as strong as what's in Stallion, but it's pleasant, very pleasant. I mean, creams are easy anyway to lather, but you can build some massive volume with this. The real downside of AOS is the cost, of course. There are cheaper creams out there. You get a lot in the tub, I mean, but when there's artisan creams out there, they're cheaper. And they're as good a quality. Sometimes it's better. I think for AOS, it's really more about the scents, I guess. Performance is great, I mean, but you can use Bomb Bee, you can use... Well, Occam's is down, but if you still have Occam's, I mean, hell, Nivea cream will work up a good lather. I don't know if we have... We don't get the tubes of Nivea. Something about... I don't know what it is about our country. Some of the... I know it's a labeling thing, I believe, but we should be able to get... If it's good in Europe, it's good here. I mean, come on. Alright, so iKon X3, Rod George, 150 gram, 5/8 inch fat handle, brass, solid brass, heavy as hell. So slant razor, this is a torque slant. You either want to avoid your sideburns a little, or you got to twist it a little to line them up, but... Man, you let this thing just fall. I don't know... Like hone razors. They seem like they'd be really heavy in comparison of some of the Rockdale stuff. My ATT is not the 150 grams alone for the handle. I mean, I'm just letting the sucker run. Cream is slick. I think it looks great. The head on this handle. I mean, the Maggard is just a, you know, a chromed. Oh, I put it in the drawer. It's just a chromed head. It looks a little like the. It's a bit Edwin Jaggery, kind of like the, or the Razorrock MJ90. Unless I nicked myself my Adam's apple just a touch because I was just talking. First pass, very good. Huh? No nick. It just felt the blade a little, I guess. I don't see any blood. Excellent first pass. I haven't used a slant in a while, so plenty of cream here. Work these lower bristles up. I was talking with Rod. The reason I got the razor was he actually had an offer. Now he's out of the sets, but I never tried Jeeves of Hudson Street, never Brian, so I never tried your stuff. So I will be soon. He was for $70 then shipping, so it ended up being $79. 2-day shipping. Choice of handle or razor. Well, mostly razor was the deal. So, but I wanted a Maggard head anyway. You know, just because the handle is where the love is in the work. I mean, Maggard's heads I hear are good. I've never used one, but see plenty of cream still. Alright. You can get cushion and slickness all through the shave when you whip up a good cream. You can with the soap, but I don't know. Creams obviously are easier to work. No preference because I like to go more on scents. Performance, of course, but let's see, where's it going? So for $70, it was a set of Rich Man soap and aftershave by Jeeves of Hudson Street. A tribute to Shaving with Rich, you know, good brother Rich. And I couldn't pass on it. So I have some Jeeves of Hudson Street. It's the Rich Man. It's got it's got brown sugar and anise. It's a complicated scent. It reminds me of something like what Peter Charcalis, the shaving shop, would do. It's based on a cologne scent, but it's warm. It's definitely good for winter in particular, or you know someone that likes those scents and you're going to be up with them, whoever that is in your life. Man, handle. My hands are not that big. I've mentioned it before. So it's kind of like when you're in kindergarten and you're getting your Big Chief notepad and your Husky pencil. Well, some of you might not know that reference. You have to be around my age or so. Had an acquaintance, and then also picked it up from a buddy that worked with him, one of my best friends. This guy Mike used to say, break out your Big Chief notepad and your Husky pencil, it's time to go to school. So thoughts on the iKon B1. It's only my second shave I've ever done with it. I don't know if I said that already. If I did, okay. I'm sorry for being repetitive, but yeah, I did. Yeah, but I've read and heard people think it's a slightly more aggressive slant. I don't know about that. Slants, by their definition, are going to be a little more efficient because they're cutting on a bias. But very comfortable. Maybe it's the coating on the head. Maybe it's the cream today. Maybe it's because my technique's gotten a lot better since using that Blackbird. I mean, a couple shades of that Blackbird and like everything's just a perfect. If you notice, I really haven't had real weeper issues in the last number of shaves, except for a spot here and there. I definitely don't break out like I used to back in the early days of this silly channel. I'm gonna get the car washed and then get some lunch. I need to get the tires rotated, so I'll probably drop it at Sam's and walk over to my favorite haunt. Yeah, I have a tiny little, like a creeper, as CDB would say, right here on my mustache, but that's more of a normal problem area. All right, let's rinse this. We'll do a cleanup third pass because right now I am pretty smooth, but it could use a little touch-up. I'm gonna whip it up a little more here. Now we want a little slicker. Anyway, I got water on my face still. So we're going to kind of go across the grain. We did width and again, so we're going to do across the grain, and we should be done. We'll be ready for the post shave. I didn't even need as much on the brush as I picked up, and I didn't pick up a lot. Like, just kind of do a baby swirl and then bowl lather this stuff up massive. I have other scents, but maybe I'll break out the Bomb B next time and we'll do that. Oh yeah, I had Rudy, one of the watchers, one of my viewers, emailed me, and he asked me for something, so I want to make sure I do that first. It was like 2 different scents. I can't remember what he said the email time. I have it, of course. So I will do the scent. One was an aftershave and one was a soap. And he asked me, you know, that was an odd combination, but he goes, oh yeah, separate. I was like, I thought so. Good guy. Oh, question for you all. I know a lot of you watch Chris made another Cut Above with Chris, and you saw the first Big Shave West soap that came from Doug Smythe that he made for it, and he said he got this burning, but he also reacted to hedonism. I sent him a sample last year. And I don't know if it's in the aftershave. I don't know if you have the aftershave. I know the soap. I don't think it's in the soap though. But he reacted to the aftershave, and I'm thinking, what are the ingredients in it? And I saw it in where I heard him read it on his video. And one of them was Hedion, or Hedion, or whatever it is. Anyway, it's the stuff that was in Eau Sauvage by Dior that Steve McQueen wore, made it classic. Tummy growling. I need me some grilled protein. Yeah, I got that mustache sweeper. Razor rinse is very easy, by the way. I got mine off Kickstarter, and it came with a huge Bulldog handle, like very heavy stainless handle. A little weeper down there. If any of you experienced that, if you have the Douglas Smythe soap, I know he puts it in 1K. I've never had a problem with 1K. That ingredient, never had a problem with any. Never had a reaction in the aftershave, thank God. I guess I don't have that allergy. Some of the oils and soaps give me a feedback, but generally my skin adjusts to it, or if it's there, if there's no reaction minus the tingle, I ignore it. So. Next shave, I'll probably use that MR. I'll use that. I believe my handle's the MR16. I put that on the Maggard V3 head. Maybe I'll use that for the next shave. Okay, so. Had some slickness there with the water added. All right, so let me rinse. Nice, smooth. Aster Green, good blade. A little feedback, but I expect that. Fresh blade, slant blade, 3 passes. And I use the alum pretty much every shave. The reason is part of it for helping the skin because it helps with the blemishes. So plus it does, you know, obviously it helps you, you know, figure out if you had a, you know, what kind of aggression you put on your face. I mean, I've had not a lot of feedback using the Blackbird. I mean, then I had more, so it all depends, you know. I haven't used a Slant in a while. Usually with a Slant I'll get more feedback, but I mean, not feedback. Yeah, feedback. I was thinking audible. That's kind of nothing to do with it. Feedback from the alum block. So I expected this, but my skin feels really good. And I use the Thayer's most shaves unless I forget, because also, I mean, it's got the astringent properties for the face. The alcohol, of course, if there's any nicks or cuts. But I probably use way too much product post-shave. But you know, my skin's looked a hell of a lot better. I mean, I don't get any breakouts. I notice I need to, once in a while, change my, and I do fairly regularly, but not as regular as I should. I mean, I rotate my sheets properly and wash them, but, you know, if you maybe sweat too much or overnight, maybe it's too warm in the house, or you, you know, whatever reason, you, it gets milky for some reason. That's okay. I mean, cap sucks, so I have to leave it out. All right, let that dry down. I mean, I'm feeling a little burned, but I just dragged a blade diagonally across my face 3 times, so what do you expect? And the balm. Now the aftershave's drying down. A little menthol cooling too. All right. Well, 25 minutes. Okay, so to recap, Art of Shaving Oud. So, gentleman who requested that, there's your Oud shave, sir. BC Silver Tip synthetic in my Dr. Mike's made by Through the Fire Finecraft lathering bowl. Got plenty to go if I needed to shave something else. Oud scented shave. No. Of course, Thayer's Witch Hazel, Art of Shaving, unscented balm, and the star of the party, the iKon B1 Slant Astro Green blade on this beautiful Rod George Customs designs, 150 gram fat handle brass handle. It's just yeah, fat handle, brass handle, yeah, handle, you know, handle with EL, you know, like the composer. Beautiful shave, beautiful work by Rod as always. I'll be breaking out the Rich Man that came as part of this. I also received the an injector, a Schick injector to try out and do a pass around. So that will be my next razor. That's what's gonna be. So okay, so there you go, gents. Enough blathering. Be safe, drive safe. Don't drink and drive. I know it's past time for schools as the school buses, but this afternoon, watch out for them. And cheers, good brothers and good sisters. I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. As always, I'm dicking around with the bowl here, and I will see you soon again. And love you all. Bye.